It's Storytime Tea, that's me, and today I'm here to tell you a story about a time where I went on a blind date. Okay? So I'm really just going to set the scene, alright? This was back when I lived in my hometown, y'all. This is back when I was in Baltimore, okay? And I had just got back from a trip because one thing I'm going to do is go on a trip. And when I got back, my friend's just like, hey, let's hang out. Mind you, this is a girlfriend, okay? I don't got too many of those, but this was a girlfriend, and not my main girlfriend, but my regular little girlfriend, okay? So we go out on a little friend date. We're outside. I think we got ice cream or something like that. Chill vibes, right? It's summertime, so being as though it's summertime, I'm not like too crazy busy at work. It's like regular. It's not busy season yet. Like it's not the fall. Like I got time for her. So we're out for like a while. And then like at some point in time of the night, she's just like, hey, are you dating anybody? And I'm just like, not for real. I'm just like kind of cooling, you know, minding my business. She's just like, oh, were you trying to date somebody? And I'm just like, what's the gender of said person? I'm just like, what you getting at? Like, what's going on? And I'm just like, maybe, possibly. And she's just like, well, there's this girl and I think that you would like her. And I was talking to her. She's like kind of my friend, but she more so like a work friend type of thing. And I was just showing her the pictures from when we had went out, and she thought you was cute and she wanted to talk to you. But I told her that I wasn't going to give her your number or anything like that. I was going to talk to you, see if you looking for something like that, and then show you a picture of her, and then she decide. That's what I said to her. That's what I said. And so here I am. And I was like, okay, well, let's see the girl. And so she showed me a picture, right? And I was like, dang. I'm like, so I'm like, yo, what's up? I'm like, cool, give her my number. Makes perfect sense. When I met up with her, I think it was a Sunday, because at that point in time, I had a job where I would always be off on Sundays. So yeah, I think it was a Sunday. And so she was going to be at work the very next day, giving her my number. Yes, friend. So that's what she did. And so the very next day, the girl texted me. She's like, hey, my name is Kim. Da, 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 da. I'm like, okay. Her name was in fact not Kim. Just in case you were wondering. But yeah, it was like one of those simple ones, like Meg, Kim. Like, you know, not too much going on. One little syllable. So I'm like, all right. And she was just like, yeah, I don't really be busy after work, so if you want to, we could go out on a date sometime soon, da 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 da. And so I'm just like, all right, cool, bet. I'm just like, do you want to plan the date or do you want me to plan the date? It's up to you. She was just like, you can plan a date, that would be nice. And I'm just like, all right. And so I'm just like, well, what are your interests? What do you like to do? Like, what would you like to do? I'm like, what time do you get off of work? Like, what time will work best for you? I'm just like, I'm usually off on these 2 days, but I'm just like, yeah, I get off early on this day half the time, da 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 da. I'm trying to plan something out with her, okay? And so she just like, oh, well, I really want to learn how to like fish, and I really want to rock climb. Yeah, I've never rock climbed before. And then also I think it might be cool if I could paint, like do like something like where I would be painting, because I like to paint, but I haven't painted in a long time. And I'm like, okay, those are some good things. I would like to do all of those things. All of those things are cool. I'm just like, my favorite cousin be rock climbing all the time. So like, you know, I've been around. So I'm just like, that would be cool. Makes sense. I was just like, what exactly are you most interested in? Like, what do you actually want to do? I know you gave me these ideas, but do you really want me to pick, or is it something that you would prefer? And she was just like, well, I would prefer like the rock climbing thing or the painting thing, because I don't think like I have the mental capacity to be trying to learn how to fish in the middle of the week. And I'm like, okay, sounds good. I'm like, all right. And so I'm gonna just pick from the two of those. I'm gonna go ahead and set us up a little date. And then we realized that it was like, I think Thursday. Yeah, I think so. Thursday was the best day for us Like our schedules, the way it was set up, Thursday would have been the best day. Because I think I had got off a little early that day. It was something going on. But yeah, so I was getting off early on Thursday, so I was just like, cool, we can go then. And so she was like, all right, bet. And so I was like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. It's gonna be at this time. After we go to the Sip and Paint, which is what I chose. I'm like, after we go to Sip and Paint, then we're gonna get something to eat. I'm just like, I think you should like go ahead and dress up, cause you know, I was trying to see her in a dress. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to see some skin. I was trying to see what was going on. And so I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dress up a little bit, and then you could dress up a little bit. You don't nothing too much for real. But yeah, we're gonna go to the Sip and Paint, and then we're gonna go out to dinner and whatever. So I was just like, yeah, I got a reservation, and I paid for us to go do the Sip and Paint and everything like that. Don't worry, you just need to be ready, and I'm gonna come get you. Did I have a car? No, y'all. I never have a car. But right, because I was back at home, so I really didn't have a car. But I was gonna pick her up by any means. She was cute. I was gonna figure it out. So yeah, went on about our days. At that point in time, it was Monday. Our little date was Thursday. She was just like, she was kind of gonna be busy all week. Like if I text her, just know that she wasn't really gonna text me back until she got in the house. And I wasn't trying to text her too much. I was trying to lead a blind date to be a blind date, because just like we literally did not text at all. And I saw that one picture of her, and she saw that one picture of me. Or like she saw two pictures of me. Like we didn't exchange Instagrams or nothing like that. Like I saw a picture of her from a distance. It wasn't too bad of a distance, to be honest. It was a little, you know, but like, yeah, I couldn't really see like the definition of her eyebrows and nothing. I couldn't see nothing for real, but I could see enough. I had to zoom in just to make sure that that's what I wanted to do. But yeah, I just had one picture of her, she had one picture of me, and our friend just thought that we would be cute together and that we should talk. So that's basically how it was. We had that one conversation on Monday. We didn't talk at all on Tuesday. We didn't talk at all on Wednesday. Thursday, we said good morning. And so Thursday, we said good morning or whatever. Because, like, yeah, that's just how it was. Weeks be weeking. So, boom. I'm just like, hey, good morning. How are you? She just like, da-da-da, telling me about her morning. And then she was just like, so glad you texted me, actually, because I really wanted to tell you that I think that, like, we should postpone your date, and then like I planned the date for today. And I'm just like, it's real last minute you saying this. That's mad random, because like, girl, it is actual Thursday and that date is today. Like, it's today. I'm like, baby girl. I'm just like, all right. And so I like easily canceled the reservation for the restaurant. Wasted my little $10 though, because like restaurants be charging you to like make a reservation? Question mark? Like, yeah. So yeah, did that. And then the little people at the little Sip and Paint place was just like, oh yeah, we can't really give you a refund, but we can like push it back or whatever, so like you could come at a later date. And I was just like, all right. And so yeah, that's basically what I did. And so I pushed that back to some date that didn't matter, because I'm pretty sure that I wasn't going to end up going on a daggone thing, because just like y'all making me pick a whole nother date, but like this was the date that I picked, and I knew for sure that I was going, but then ended up not going. So obviously I don't know when I'm gonna be able to go, but sure, push it back. And so yeah, let her know. I'm like, all right, the stuff is canceled. Like, what is it that you wanted to do? Because I'm just like, bruh, if you wanted to go rock climbing, you could have just said, let's go rock climbing. Like, if you wanted to go fishing, you could have just said, okay, let's go fishing. Why did you let me set up this date just for you to be like, oh, never mind, let's do this other thing? But I was like, you know what? Maybe she's one of those people that just be doing stuff spontaneously, and that helps her live her life, and she loves that. I'm not that person. I like to schedule everything and make sure everything is where it's supposed to be, when it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to be. Because, you know, ease my mind. I know what's going on. I know what to expect. She just was, woo! And so I was just like, all right, bet, it's cool. I was like, it's your date, whatever you want to do, cool. I'm like, is it any certain way that I need to dress? Like, do I need to make sure I got on tennis because my toes can't be out doing whatever it is that we doing? Like, should I be dressing up? Like, are we going out, or like, are we just going outside? Like, what's the vibes? And she was just like, oh yeah, whatever you were gonna wear today to our little thing, you could wear that too. I think it's gonna be like, you know, it's probably gonna be similar. Like, we're gonna go do this thing and then we're gonna go out to dinner afterwards. I'm just like, okay, so we're going to dinner. So, okay, like, be cute. Kinda, a lot of cute, kinda cute. We're like, I hear what you're saying, but you're not really giving me enough for me to like know exactly what I'm gonna wear. But I'm like, you said wear what I was gonna wear if we went on the other date, and I told you what we were doing on that other date. So like maybe we're doing similar stuff, and that's the reason why you just like I could wear the same thing? Question mark? Okay, I answered my own question, sure. And so I was just like, all right, cool, I'm just gonna wear what I was gonna wear. And so she was just like, yeah, meet me on like 21st and 2nd. Mind y'all, I told y'all, I don't drive. And yeah, I be walking everywhere. Well, I didn't drive. And yeah, I would be walking everywhere and everything like that. But I didn't know like streets for real. I'm just like, I know a couple streets downtown because like 3 of like my 6 jobs that I had in my lifetime were downtown. So like I know like Pratt Street, all that other stuff, Gay Street, whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, I know the streets. But I'm just like, I don't know what this is, and why are you telling me streets when you could just send me an address? And then she just like, she was gonna meet me there. I'm just like, all right, so she not gonna come pick me up, which is perfectly fine. But where are you sending me? Where are you sending me? So she told me some random streets, and I'm like, how do I even put this into Google? Like, what does this mean? And so I'm like, baby girl, you gonna need to send me an actual address because I'm directionally handicapped and I don't know what this means. And so she just like, all right, bet, cool. Da 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 da. Literally 3 hours before the date is when she sent me the actual address. That's when she texted me. 3 hours before the date, she sent me the actual address. So I'm just like, okay, this place. I put it into my little Googles and it's like an hour away. And I'm like, girl, where is you taking me? And so I'm just like, bruh, I'm not about to get no Uber to no place that's an hour away. So I'm just like, I guess I need to like get my mom's car or like tell her drop me off or something, because like this ain't gonna work. This is just entirely too far away. Like why are we going out there? What's out there? What is out there? Like, because I can't imagine, can't think about it. Like, what's out there? And it was like the address didn't tell me like a business. Like when I typed it in, you know, sometimes you type in the address and it'd be like, oh, the Cheesecake Factory or whatever it is. Like, I'd be like, oh, this is this place. No, it didn't say anything. It just was still the address, like when I typed it in, like it's somebody's house or something. And so I'm just like, yo, what is going on? And so I just let it rock. I'm like, all right, if she takes my organs, you guys, this is the girl. It's her, right? And if you can't get in contact with her from this number, this is my friend that set me up on this date, okay? It's this friend. So they better be able to find her if she take my organs. Okay? Y'all got me? Because I'm not going out and nobody knows who took me out. Okay? So I'm like, somebody's going to jail. And I go, take that little hour drive to go wherever it was that she was trying to take me. And I get there, I'm about to text her, but then I realize she's standing right there outside. But she is smoking, y'all. She's smoking. I'm like, is that the marijuanas? I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, she's smoking. And so I get out of the car. She like hurry up and like, you know, did you? And like whatever, put it away or whatever she did. And I was just like, but then I was so distracted by her beauty, I just forgot that she even was smoking. Y'all, let me explain to y'all how she looked, and then I'm mad because I can't even really give you no pictures for real. I just gotta explain to y'all. Y'all just gotta vibe with me for real. So look, this girl, imagine this. Head to toe description, because I'm gonna give it all to you. I'm gonna give it all to you since I can't even show you like with pictures. I can't even describe her beauty with pictures, y'all. She was so fine. So she had like a silk press, right? With this like dirty brown color, right? And it's like her hair was just laid, y'all. Mind y'all, it's summertime when I meet her. So I'm like, how's your hair that laid, girl? Because I would have been a poof ball if I would have thought I had a silk press in the summer. No, ma'am. And so like her hair was laid. And it was like shoulder length type, a little bit longer than shoulder length. And it was just like, yeah, this little light brown. And then it's like, her eyebrows are so perfectly done and like not even overdone, but so perfectly done that they look like they was professionally tattooed type beat. Like I'm just like, hey yo. And then she had like the most like eyelashes you ever seen. Like she had boy eyelashes. Like real life, she had boy eyelashes, and it didn't even look like she put no mascara or nothing on them. But them joints was like whoosh. I was like, girl. And then she had like these light brown eyes where it's just like the sun was beaming on her eyes like when I pulled up on her. And so you could really see that like they was brown but they was lighter or whatever. And I'm just like, and then she had the cutest little button nose. And y'all should have seen her teeth. Like her teeth were straight and like they wasn't like uniform like they were fake. They were uniform like they was just perfectly my shiny teeth and me, shiny teeth type beat. Yo, I'm not playing. Like it was just so smooth and nice. She looked like she just brushed them joints. I'm like, girl, shiny teeth that sparkle. I'm like, all right, okay, I see. And then she had like her earrings were like this pretty like greenish type of color, and then she had like 2 or 3 necklaces that was like that same color. Like it wasn't like silver or gold or anything like that. It was like an actual color, like she made it or something. I don't even know, y'all. I don't even know. And then it was just like she had like this shirt on. It's low-key kind of like this, and so like her little shoulders was out and her skin was all glistening, and I was like, oh my goodness. But then it was like her shirt was a little bit different because it was like it came down, so you really was seeing straight boobs. And I was just like, yo. And she was shaped like, she just had a shape for real. She was just beautiful. She was just beautiful. And then she had like these jeans on. She had like these little jeans on or whatever. They was like a dark, like kind of similar to like the color of her necklace, but not for real though. And so they was like a dark greenish type of color, and it was really cute, and they had like a brown trim or something on them. And she had on like these little shoes, and her little toes was like the same color as her nose ring. Yo, she was just too cute. And I was just like, you know what, this is why the gays are gay. Because I'm just like, girl, you could have never got this from a man. I'm just like, this is just top tier, like elite beauty. And you just outside just living like this. And they let you do this? You just be outside roaming the world just looking this good. All right. Okay. I'm just like, I've had enough, but not enough at the same time. And so I'm like, hey. And she's just like, oh my gosh, she's so much prettier in person. Like, da, da, da. And I was like, girl, I came out here, but I'm not really cute for real. I'm just regular cute for real today. Like, if I knew you was going to like wear that, I would have wore something different. Like, I don't, I'm just like, I ain't even do my eyebrows today for real. Like, I came to the date for real, but like, Mom was just like, I ain't do too much. Like, I did some, but I ain't do too much. I'm like, you look like you just came from a photo shoot or something. Like, what? I'm like, what's going on? Lips glossed. I'm just like, okay. And the sun don't gotta shine on you like that. And she's just like, oh my gosh, you trying to hype me up. I'm just like, bruh, no, because why you come outside like this? Like, I swear she just looked like she just came from a photo shoot or something. I just swear. So I was just like, all right, let's get into whatever this building is that we in front of. Mind y'all, she's so fine that I didn't even realize that I'm dead ass in the middle of nowhere. I don't know where I am. Like, if I try to describe to y'all like, oh, it's like a McDonald's at the end of the road, or oh, it's a church, da da da. No, bro, it's just buildings here that look like people live in them. Like, this is just a regular little neighborhood in like the county or something. I'm like, girl, where we at? We not even in Baltimore no more. I'm like, where we at? We're not even in Baltimore County, baby girl. Where we at? And so I'm just like, yeah. Let's get in this building because it's a little sketchy out here. We go in the building. Mind you, she still ain't tell me what we finna do. All she said is we was getting dinner after it. That's all she said. And so I'm just like, okay. And so, yeah, we in the building, we walking down this long hallway, and then we finally get to like the front desk of the little thing that we was doing. And I'm still just like, yo, what is this? And so I asked her like as we walking down the hallway, and she just did not respond to me. And she just started talking about like my looks or something. And I'm just like, girl, where is we at? And so I'm like, all right, Joe. It's getting to be a little bit too much. Is she really about to take my organs? I'm like, so can I do? And so we get to the little desk, and it's like this really flamboyant little white guy, and he's just like, hi ladies, so today I know that you booked, your name must be Kim. Yes, you're Kim, because you're the only person, you're the last people here today, Mind you, it's like 6 o'clock, and I'm just like, what you mean with the last people here today? Yeah, they taking my organs. But yeah, so he was just like, yeah, you're the last people for today, so you must be Kim, and you must be Tisha, how are you today, If you wait 5 minutes, your little person will come out and get you and take you to your room. I said, take me to my room? What are we doing? And so I asked her again, I'm like, man, what are we actually doing? And then she was just like, okay, I see the suspense is killing you. We're about to make like some art. And I'm just like, some art? We're making some art? She's just like, yeah, we're gonna make some art. And then as we walked down another hallway with the person, I saw like, it was like little glass picture frames and stuff. Like people made stuff out of like, it's a special name for it. But like, you know how like those windows look at the churches with all the little colors or whatever? It looked like that, but it was a picture frame. So we seen like some of those, and then it was also like mirrors with that same like little glass type little joint around it. Yeah. So yeah, mosaics or something. I don't know. I'm making stuff up. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I probably made that up. I felt like that was it. Is it? I don't know. Google it. And so yeah, it was like little frames and stuff like that, and like little mirrors and stuff like that. So I'm just like, oh, we must be making like a picture frame or like a mirror or something like that using like the little glass stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, decent. If this is what you want to do, I want to do it too. You fine. I want to do whatever it is that you're trying to do, unless it's like taking my organs. I think I'm good. And so we go into this special little room, and the lady is just like, hey, it's just gonna be the 2 of y'all. We had one other couple, but they canceled. So yeah, it's gonna be the 2 of y'all. Like, how did you guys meet? Like, are y'all friends? Are y'all lovers? Whatever. And she's just like, oh yes, we just met, but I already can tell that we're probably gonna be together for a long time. And I'm just like, girl, you fine, so I'm gonna let you get away with it. But what? Girl, I just met you just now. Like, I just seen you. This is my first time ever seeing you, ma'am. What do you mean you can tell? We haven't even had a conversation other than a conversation that we had you avoiding answering my question. So from that alone, I would say that we would not be together very long. But I'm gonna let you rock. Because you're pretty. So I'm going to just go ahead and let you go ahead and lie to this lady. So let's go ahead. And so she continued to talk for like 2 more minutes. The lady literally asked us like 2 questions, and she just was, I was like, okay, Miss Pac-Man. So we sit there and we're talking to this lady about like how, like what it is that we actually want, so that she can help us like get what it was that we actually want. So once we both decided like what we was going to do, I had like made a mirror, and she was doing like a picture frame or something like that. So yeah, that's what we was doing, because those are the only ones I remember. I know it was other options, but that's what we ended up picking. So that's the ones that's in my head. Okay. So yeah, the lady was just like, okay, I'm gonna give y'all some directions, whatever. Y'all doing 2 different things, so I kind of got to coach both of y'all separately, but like y'all can still both pay attention. It don't really matter. It's kind of the same basis, but it's a little bit different. And so she like trying to show me how to do the thing, and this girl was just yapping. And I'm like trying to pay attention to the lady, and then like she just kept on talking, and I'm just like, hey, shut the fuck up. like if you could just for a solid like 1 minute while she teaches me how to do this, that would be great. Just 1 minute. That's all you gotta do. Just wait that 1 minute, and it'll probably be fine after that. I think I'll get the gist of it after that. And so Yeah, once it was her turn, guess what I did? Mute. And so I sat there, she taught her how to do her little thing, whatever. Cool. And so we're both just still placing our little things and everything like that, letting it dry. Now we adding decorations to the other part, letting that dry. And then the people were just like, now we gotta like glaze it or something. Maybe it was glaze it. I don't really know. I'm not gonna, cannot lie. And so like maybe we were gonna glaze it or something like that. So the little people was just like, hey, what's your address? We can mail it to you, da 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 da. Every time I ever been to one of these little places, like when I've done art or done like candles or whatever, they would just tell us, yeah, come back and pick it up. We'll email you or we'll text you when you need to come and pick it back up. These people was just like, no, we just gonna mail it to you. What's your address? I'm just like, why y'all didn't know my address? And then like the place that we was in was just mad sketchy because as I told y'all, this was like, it looked like it was in somebody's house. Like once we got inside, it didn't really look like a house for real, but it seemed like I was in somebody's house. And I'm just like, and these people was like, kind of sketchy. Like the guy at the front door was less sketchy than our actual person, but like I just felt like they was like asking us like personal questions that they shouldn't have asked us, like stuff that didn't have nothing to do with nothing. Like, are you like, yeah, am I from here? Maybe you can get that one. Or like, do you live around here? Do you live alone? I just didn't like the questions that they was asking me. So I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not giving y'all my address. Who are y'all? Get out of here. I'm just like, is there no way that I could just pick it up? Can I pick it up? And then like the little person is just like, nah, you can't pick it up. We got to send it to you. And I'm just like, okay. I gave them some random fake address and I didn't get them my address because like I've seen movies before that just made me like, I don't want to do that. And so yeah, I don't know, something about it. I just didn't like it. And so yeah, after that we left. But it's just the whole entire time that we was there, she was just like, wah, 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 wah. And that's basically how it was. So I kind of was getting like tired of like listening to her just keep on yapping. But I just was staring at her. And I just was like, you know what? It's all right. She'll stop eventually. If I just look at her long enough, eventually she gonna stop and then ask me something. I don't know. But I'm gonna just look at her and let her go ahead. And so we talking, she talking, like, and then we like go to the car. We get in the car and we're in her car. As I told y'all, I did not drive. I got somebody to take me there. So we were gonna go to another location. So obviously she's driving me to the other location. Like I didn't expect her to take me home or anything like that. I did not want her to take me home. But I was just like, if we going from here to here, I'm gonna go ahead and get in your car. Thank you. So yeah, I get in her car and it's a whole hot mess. And I try not to talk about people when it's relating to things that I don't got nothing to do with. Like when people got stuff going on with their kids, I'm just like, I don't have kids. So yes, I want to tell you that you probably shouldn't do with that child like that. You shouldn't do that to that child. But like, I don't have kids. So how I'm going to tell you how to parent your kid when I don't got none? Like when people got dogs and cats and I feel like they be treating them wrong, I'm just like, I don't have no dog. I don't have no cat. I cannot tell you what to do with your dog and your cat. I'm just like, I don't think that you should be doing that. But if that's what you want to do, then cool. Like if it's anything less than abuse, if it's anything less than that, I'm just like, I'm going to mind my business. Like when you take it up that notch, then I'm just like, maybe I should mind my business. But other than that, I'm like, I'm going to let you rock. So when her car was a complete hot mess, I was just like, but I was just like, that's none of my business. And I need to mind my business. And so I got in there and I'm just like, I feel like she knew that I was going to get her car. So why didn't you clean it up just a little bit? Like throw everything in the back seat. She had to take stuff off the front seat and off the front seat floor in order for me to sit down. Like, hey, yo, why you got this much stuff in your car? And then she didn't have like no like 2-door car or no little eeny beeny car. Like her car was big. She had like kind of a truck type of car. Like it was a big SUV or whatever y'all want to call them. I don't know nothing about no cars. But it was one of them. It was one of them. So I'm just like, okay, your car is a whole hot mess. You got like other rows of seating where you could have threw that stuff back there. Why is all this stuff right here? But like as I said, this is your car, so I'ma chill because I don't have no car. So and so we go on. I sit down, and once I'm actually inside the car, I'm just like, it does not smell good inside of this car. I'm like, what's going on? And I like look back a little bit, but try not to look back too much because she might feel like she being judged. And I don't want her to feel like she being judged. And then I see like a half-eaten McChicken just sitting back there. And that wasn't one of the things that she threw up from the front seat. Like the front seat had like a pair of boots and it was like a book bag and like a cup or something. The cup ain't had nothing in it. It was like a coffee mug or something with like old like coffee stains on it. Like she had a cup of coffee in the car, y'all. That's what was in the front seat. And so she didn't just throw that McChicken back there. That McChicken just been chilling. That McChicken was chilling back there. So I'm just like, bruh, what? I'm like, what? Why is it a McChicken back there? I'm like, that's probably the reason why your car doesn't smell good. You got a McChicken from yesterday sitting in your back seat. Like, what's going on? And so I'm just like, what's going on? But I was like, you know what? You mad thick sitting in this chair. Like, why I look like you sitting on your butt? Like, why I look like you on top of it? Like, it's its own separate thing and you just sat on it. Like, I was like, I'm good. I'm not gonna say anything to you. You got it. And so I'm just like listening to her talk and I'm like, yeah. She's just yapping and I'm here for it. So I'm just like, okay. And we just driving. I think it took us like maybe like 30 minutes for us to get to this restaurant. It kind of took us like closer into the city, I think though, because like when I looked outside, I was like, this looked fairly familiar. But it wasn't like it was anything that was like, yeah. So we get out of the car and we're about to go into the place. And this is also another sketchy neighborhood. I'm like, girl, where do you be taking me at? And so as we walking in, she just like, oh yeah, the place that we went to, my cousin owned it, so that's the reason why I wanted to go there, whatever. I'm like, okay, you trying to support your cousin, okay. But that's one of the reasons why that makes it more weird that I needed to get him my address. Girl, pull up and get our stuff. Like, if that's your cousin, why can't you just go get our stuff? Why they need to know where I live? Are you gonna ask them what my address is and then come and gut me in the middle of the night? Cause you know I live alone? I'm like, yo, so it's just like, no. So I just did not like that. That just kind of made me go like, but also, she was fine. So I'm just like, it's bad, but it's bad. So we go ahead into the little restaurant, whatever. Restaurant. Like, that's what she called it. That's what she said. We got in, and it's like a sports bar or something. It's like a bunch of like high stools. Like, there's no regular tables. It's just a bunch of high stools and like the little tables, you know, little cocktail tables and everything like that. And then it's like a bar, and then it's a bar in the back too. So it's one bar there, one bar here, and it's like all the TVs and everything like that. And it got whatever sport was on at the time. Like, I think it might have been possibly football or something like that, because it was like late August or something. But like, yeah, still sometimes still hot. But yeah, so I'm like, what's going on? And she's just like, yeah, I like this place, so I wanted to go here, I'm just like, girl, this is not dinner. This is not out to dinner. This is not restaurant. I'm just like, why is we here? I'm like, if I would have known we was coming here, I would have put my woesies up. Because I don't like my woesies being out here around drunk people. Because if somebody spill a drink on me, I'm fit to be mad. And then it was like mad people in there. Like, they wasn't packed like, you know, clowns in a car. But they was packed. And I was just like, what's going on? And so we're in there. We like walk through, barely any space. And then like the lady's just like, oh, y'all can sit wherever y'all want. I'm just like, girl, it's barely anywhere to sit for you to be telling us we can sit wherever we want. So we go and we sit down. First of all, we got to take a menu from the bar. And then we go and we sit down. Then I'm looking at all this stuff on the menu and I'm just like, I just know this is not about to be good. So I'm like pre-mad. I'm pre-mad because I was actually hungry and I thought I was about to go somewhere for real, and I thought that I was about to actually eat something for real, and now she got me at this little sports bar and all they got is wings and like onion rings. Like, what's happening? What's happening in here? And so I'm upset, but I'm like, it's gonna be cool. You know why? Because like, even though this bar is not a pretty sight, I get to look at you for the rest of the night. So I was just like, it's cool. And I'm just like, maybe now we can actually talk about something that's not you, and then also maybe we can like have like any type of conversation with more depth into it. Maybe we can actually talk and not the fake talk that we've been doing, because there's been a lot of fake talk. I'm very like up here. I want to get a little bit deeper to see like maybe we can figure out why you talk too much. Maybe we can do that. Like maybe we can, like, is it the nerves? Like, are you like so self-centered that you don't want to talk about anything but yourself? Like, I don't know what it is, but we got to figure it out, baby. And so like if we're gonna make this last, we gotta try. And so just like, okay, what's up? And so like she said something or whatever, and I literally just tried to change the topic from what she's talking about to something completely different, not gonna lie to you. Because I was just like, maybe if I just take her away from stuff that has like only things to do with her and like some more general stuff, maybe she will be able to just talk regular. And it didn't work. She just was chatting and she just was chatting and I was just like, there is a reason why you were single. Like, you at no point in time did you get to know me. My name is Tisha, and that is it. You have nothing else. Like, you don't even know if I'm from this state for real. Because when I tried to answer the person and tell them whether or not I was from the state, she cut them off and started talking about something else. Like, the question wasn't for both of us. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. And so we continue to talk. Well, she continued to talk and I continued to listen. And then I try to, like, ask her questions and everything like that, and I'm just like, and she not gonna ask me not one question, is she? Nope. Look at her go. Ooh, she's still talking. Hey. I'm just sitting there like, there she goes again. Like, yo, she didn't let up, she didn't care. And so I'm just like, all right, bet. And at that certain point in time, I'm just like, I'm not listening to her anymore. I was listening for a good bit. And then I just stopped listening to her. And I don't even watch football, but I was like, you know what? This game kinda decent. I'm like, it's kinda decent. Look at these guys. Y'all better run. I was like, y'all better run. And then it was like my dad's team was playing. So I was like, hey. And so I think I texted my dad. I was like, I see y'all winning now. Like, I'm texting people on a date. That's how much I don't care anymore. I'm like, girl, you was just cute for no reason. And you ain't do nothing else but just be cute. And so we get our food. We get our drinks because the food took forever. We get our drinks after like 20 minutes. Drinks nasty. Drinks is nasty. I ain't really had too many nasty drinks, but it was nasty. I took it back. I try not to do stuff like that because I'm like, I don't want nobody spitting my food, bro. I don't want nobody to flick their sword into my sandwich. I just be trying to leave people alone, bro, because I don't know what's going to send somebody over the edge. So I'm just like, bro, but you got to take this back, because I'm really not even about to pay $22 for this little mixed drink, and it's disgusting. It's not even like it's nasty. It's disgusting. Disgusting. Like, I was so mad. I was just like, bro, y'all got to take this back. I'm so sorry. And so the girl took it back. I'm just like, can I get this other thing? And so she was just like, the drink probably not even that bad. You over exaggerating. Then she took a little sip out of it. She was like, actually, it's good. But I don't want it, though. But it's good, actually. And you could have drunk it. And I'm just like, girl, fuck you. So, like, leave me alone. And so the lady brings out another drink. The drink was just, like, so, like, not balanced. And the thing is, I don't know nothing about drinks and balance. When it comes to drinks, for real, I'm really more of a balanced food person, kind of. So, like, I'm just like, but this is wrong. And I knew that this is wrong. That's all I know. I was like, I know that this is wrong. This is not it. I'm just like, I've had this drink before. Ain't my on the beach ain't never been, this is not even on the beach. This is on a boardwalk. We're not even on the beach with it. We're on a boardwalk and people can see us. That's what drink this is. Because I'm just like, this is not good. I'm like, why is it discolored? Why it tastes like this? What did you put in here? Why it tastes like you put ginger ale or something in here? I just didn't know what was going on. I just didn't know. And so I was just like, okay, I'm just going to drink it. It's bearable. It just ain't what it was supposed to be. I can drink it though. It just ain't what it was supposed to be. And I was trying to try a new drink, and the drink just was mad nasty. And so I just had to go back to Old Reliable, and then she played in my face with Old Reliable. So I was just like, yeah, this restaurant, it's really making me mad. And I'm trying to be chills because, like, this is our first time going outside. But I'm just like, you picked bad. You picked wrong. You picked bad, you picked wrong. You should just let me go ahead and do it. Because I don't know where we at right now, but this ain't it. And you like this place? You been here before? With who? How many times? This your regular place? Like, she didn't say it was her regular place, but she was just like, yeah, she came there multiple times. And I'm just like, bro, it couldn't have been this year because this is disgusting. And so then we finally get our food. Bruh, I got like half and half wings because I was just like, I don't know if they actually gonna do this wing right. So I got half of a buffalo and then I've got like half of like honey lemon pepper or something like that. Because like sometimes people honey lemon pepper do not be like, they be like super lemony, super lemon peppery and no honey, or like the other way around, and it be making me mad. I'm like, buffalo is buffalo. You just throw the sauce on there. You just throw the buffalo sauce on there. But like my little honey lemon pepper wings were cold, and then my buffalo wings were like tough, like they overcooked them. Like they twice fried them joints or something, and then threw some more sauce on there. And I was just like, I'm ready to cry. Because I'm mad hungry. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to bear with these these buffalo wings, and then I'm gonna ask for them to like bring me some fries. So I asked for some fries. I get some fries. Y'all, these fries was nasty. And like it's really stressing me out because I'm just like, bruh, I always get fries because I'm just like, it's a fry. Like it's gonna at least be like alright. Like even if it's not good, as long as it's hot, it's gonna be alright. It's a fry for real. Like, you know, it's potato and some salt. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I ate this fry and it was nasty, and I wanted to fight everybody in the building. Cause I'm like, first of all, my drink was not good. Then my second drink was wrong. Then I got cold wings, and I got overcooked wings, and now my fries is nasty. Somebody gotta answer for this. Somebody gotta answer for this. So I'm just looking at her and I'm just like, girl? And so she was like, oh my gosh, what's wrong? And I was just like, these fries, like they're not good. Like I don't know what they did with them. Like, what is this sprinkled on top of these fries? Like, what did they put on these fries? Like, I'm mad now. It was like, I just asked for regular fries, like salt, pepper based fries. I didn't say like fries with the fixings. I didn't say loaded fries. I didn't say garlic fries. I didn't say truffle fries. I just said regular fries. And I got these fries and it had like some white powder or something on there. And I'm ready to fight everybody in the building because I'm just like, why'd y'all let them do this to me? It's everybody's fault now. I'm mad. What's going on? And so she just like, let me taste the fry. She ate 2 of them. She was just like, girl, there's nothing wrong with them fries. Like, oh my gosh, you're so overdramatic. I said, me? Overdramatic. I cannot believe this. Like, yo, I was so fed up. And I was just like, bruh, what did I get myself into? Like, I'm just looking off into space. I'm just like, I did this to me. Because I know I didn't know this girl. I know I didn't know this girl. I didn't know her at all. And I know that this friend that told me I would like this girl, she don't know nothing about me. She don't know nothing about me. Like, this is a newer friend. Like, I have not even had her long enough for her to know what my type is, for me to let her to set me up on a date. Why would I let her set me up on a date? What's wrong with me? Like, I just thought she was cute and I just was like, yeah, dumb. Like, I was mad. I'm thinking about my life at this point because I'm just like, bro, there's no way that fry was that nasty. And so I'm just like, all right, y'all can just wrap it up, pack me up, get me out of here. I'm upset. And so she's just like, yeah, after this, we could do whatever you want to. Like, we can go back to your place. We can go back to my place. Like, if you want to, like, yeah, it's late, but we can still, like, go downtown and walk by the water and da-da-da. I'm like, girl, is you on drugs? And then I realized, I'm like, she did. But, like, that don't make you, like, what's happening up here? I'm like, because at this point, you're not making any sense. You think that me, on a summer night, I'm going to go and walk by the water downtown? Girl, no. I'm not 18 and thinking that I'm full of life and that nothing bad can ever happen to me. Girl, I'm a grown adult, and I'm not going out there at night. And no, I'm not going to your house. I do not know you. You could have took my organs earlier. I'm not giving you another chance. I'm like, no, you cannot come back to my house because I don't want you to know where I live. This is it. And so I was mad when she said that. Like, that made me more mad because I'm like, I'm already mad that I didn't get no food. Like, at this point, I gotta go home and I gotta cook. It's 10 p.m. I gotta go home and I gotta cook. Like our drinks took so long to come, and our food took so long to come after that. And then she sent something back because she was just like, oh, I ordered the wrong thing. Girl, she read our order back. How did you order the wrong thing? So yeah, waiting for that, whatever. It just was a whole hot mess. And like so much time had passed. I'm like, it's like 9:40-ish. I'm like, so baby girl, it's 10 o'clock and you playing. And I gotta go home and I gotta make me something to eat because this is nasty. And you done made me mad. I'm like, I wasn't even dressed to be here. This place was not a good place. Like, you talked over the person that instructed us at the little artsy place. You just been running your mouth all night. Like, and you got smart with me like twice because I didn't like something at a place that you love. Girl, boo. If I didn't like it, I didn't like it. And what about it? Because you shouldn't even have picked this place in the first place. So, forget you. And so I was just mad. And I was just like, I need to go home. And so she was just like talking the whole time or whatever. And I'm like, I'm about to call my Uber. Because like at this point I was closer to home. So I was just like, I could be in an Uber for 30 minutes. I could be in an Uber for 40 minutes. I don't care. I'm going to do that. And so I had called my Uber. I didn't even tell her I called it because I was fed up. And I was just like, yeah. And she was just talking and she was just talking. And I was like, hey, I had called my Uber so I can make sure that I get home at a decent time. We both work tomorrow. She's just like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that's cool. And she was like, yeah, I'm going to just leave out when you leave out. I'm like, okay. And she was just like, yeah, like I just had such a great time today. Everything was just amazing. And I'm just like she really made me mad because I'm just like, girl, like you could have just said it was a good time. You ain't had to say that it was amazing and you can't wait to go on another date with me. Lies. Because you done got smart with me because you said that I was being extra twice about some food. So if you think that, why would you want to come back outside with me? And I'm like, and I definitely don't want to come back outside with you. Because first of all, why are you smoking up before I get here? I'm like, girl, you ain't want a sober mind to like have a conversation with me to see if you actually want to talk to me? Are you always high? Like, is that what you just do? You just be in the clouds 24/7. And your car always look like that. And you always rude to people when they don't like stuff. I'm just like, this is a lot going on with you. And I don't think I want to be a part of that at all. I don't think. No. I don't think so. And so I was completely done with the date. I was ready to go home. And so when my Uber came, I got in that joint. I texted her when I got home and said, hey, I'm home. Thank you. Good night. And that was that. I told my friend that she had me all the way fucked up. And I was like, baby girl, don't you ever in your life ever again. Like, you know her personality. You see her personality, right? And she was just like, well, no, she's just really pretty. And I just knew she would think that you was really pretty. And like, y'all just look like y'all would be really cute together. And I'm just like, girl, don't nobody care about being cute together. She mad annoying. And she rude. Talking over the instructors and telling me that I need to like whatever it is that somebody gave me just because somebody gave it to me. Girl, boo. And so I'm just like, no, I don't even want nobody like that in my life. Like, you should be fighting for my rights. Like, my stuff was disgusting. You should have fought for me. I didn't even need you to, but at least you could have did was not tell me I was being dramatic. Like, bruh, don't nobody want to consume something like that. I don't want that in my body. I don't want it in my body. And so I'm like, girl, the fact that you just set me up on this date, like, you must hate me. You hate me? And she was just like, no, I genuinely thought and I genuinely believed that y'all would just be so cute together. I just can't believe that you don't like her. And I'm just like, girl, boo. Like, I was so over it. And I was like, that's why I don't got girlfriends now. Because why you do this to me? Why did you do this to me? And so, yeah, I never talked to that girl again. I swear, we probably only got about six texts in my phone. Like, that's probably max what we got in my phone. About 6 texts. Because I did not talk to her after that. I was like, girl, bye. And she had texted me like 2 mornings in a row trying to like say something to me. Like, the first time she just said good morning or whatever. And then another time she was just like, oh, when would you want to go out again? I'm like, girl, you will never see me again. Like, never. Like, you could be in Baltimore with me. If I see you, you won't see me. Promise. And that's a promise. I would be Ghost. I would be Danny Phantom on that joint. Like, you never. I was so mad. You never. And so, yeah, that was basically it, y'all. Blind dating, it's not. Like, it's not. Like, don't just go on a date with some random person. Just don't. Like, who are you? Who's this person? No. You need to get to know somebody and just figure out, like, if they're a regular human first before you even go on a date with them. That's what you need to do. Because I was goofy for that. Real goofy. And I learned my lesson. I never did it again, y'all. I never did it again. Nobody ever said, hey, you want to go on a date with this person? And I just said, yeah. I'm not. Because it's crazy. It's insane. And am I right? So, yeah. More of the story is, if somebody says, oh, I got this friend for you, do some investigating of your own. Don't just look at the picture and be like, yeah, they look good. Do some investigating on your own, because it is possible that you will end up on a date with a person that you would rather not ever see again in life. Okay? We gotta choose better, buddies. We gotta choose better. But yeah, I did my hair, y'all. I don't think I put my buns in the middle of my head the way that I was supposed to today. But yeah, I did my own hair. I did my own locks. This is my first time. Do y'all like my hair? Y'all think I'm cute? Do y'all think I'm cute? I did my own locks this time. Don't need my sister anymore, y'all. I am independent. I am an independent woman. And it's the first time for everything. I think this is like the 10th style I learned how to do. Because I learned like 3 doing the panorama. And then now I done learned like 7 since I've been out here. And so yeah, I did my hair. I'm gonna continue to do my hair, you know. And then also, yeah, I know y'all was looking for me last week. Y'all was like, where is Tisha, girl? Life be lifing. And I thought I had things together and I did not, okay? And then I thought that I did not. Like, stuff was just, everything was just, but I'm very healthy and I'm very happy and like things are together now. and like I'm good, okay? So I'm glad that you stayed here. I'm glad that you stayed this long to watch me. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, watch my old videos, because why would you watch the new ones and not watch the old ones? I think like my videos from a year ago, like those was my funniest ones. I'm not gonna lie to you, because like life was just insane then. And so yeah, look at all my old videos. Do that. And then also like all my videos. Do that. Comment if you feel like it. Talk to me. I talk back, okay? And yes, for me, Storytime Tish the Tea is over. Peace.